Bonjour! My name is Abomination, and welcome to the BHDL Season 4, Week 1. Against Anna, the previous champion from Season 3.
Oh my god!
Okay, they actually bring the Frigoraph. Didn't expect the Frigoraph. They were going to show us what it's able to do, and they brought Sandslash, which I am really happy for Sandslash. They have no switch into Vatican, the Jolteon. There's a question mark on Ultrava because the accent A was not able to be in the game. Now, what I'm going to do is lead with something that can deal with that Sandslash. And that something is probably Suicune. Now, Suicune struggles with Primarina and kind of the Articuno a little bit, if it's a set-up Articuno, but they have their Rapid Spinner as the Sandslash. I'm going to lead something that can deal with Sandslash, like I just said, so it's going to actually be Otrav, I think. Because there's no Okidogi, and Otrava was here to deal with the Okidogi. But because it's not here, there's no reason for me not to just try this. Lake of Rage, Red Gyarados picture. Penelope is going to be this Ogerpon. Now, I'm max HP, max defense. I can survive an attack from this. And I'm honestly going to just go ahead and take it, because this is the biggest threat. I know it can't be banded, so you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and Sludge Bomb. There's no reason for me, well, there is a big reason for me not to, taking a hit. But I'm just going to Sludge Bomb, because I'm pretty sure I can survive an attack from this. Unless it's Adamant, and if it's Adamant, it's still a roll. Penelope. They could also just U-turn. But if they U-turn, they take a Rocky Helmet, and potentially Effect Spore. Nice mask, Ogerpon. Of course, it's a high crit move, Ivy Cudgel. But they could try to predict a switch. They go for it. Ouch, that hurt. So we trade big shots in return, one after the other, but I got a lot of damage on that thing, and that's fine by me. Because I can just go into Jolteon after we die here, which we will die. We Sludge Bomb again, but there's no way we don't just die here. They could U-turn, but that's risky for them. No, they do not. So Ultrava goes away, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about it because there is no Ogerpon, or no Okidogi. But we know for sure that it's slower than Vatican, so I'm just going to go into Vatican here. And click Terra Blast straight up. We could have Terastallized into a water type, but we're definitely more comfortable with this here. Now, in case they want to save this, we're gonna Terastallize and fire off the Terra Ice move, Terra Blast, because there's no reason for us not to Terastallize here, and there's not really much they can do about us anyway. So yeah, we just Terastallize and Terra Blast. They could Quick Attack us. We also have Quick Attack, but I won't explain why yet until after the battle. Because it might come into play. Not that it really makes any difference, but, I'll talk about my team after the game. Yeah, so they do wish to switch this, but the only thing they have to take this hit, Mailman, is not the Giraffe Egg. Not really, not overly. If it's a Soul Vest, you can take it. Well, it can take this. But it has to take this plus Volt Switch. And I just wanted the Flame Orb, so... Yeah, that's acceptable damage to me. Enjoy your leftovers, Mailman. Melman. It's Melman, not Mailman. I'm being a fool. It's Melman. From frickin'
San Diego.
Also, Electro Ball will absolutely dent this thing, but I'm not going to click it yet. Am I? I could. Silence. Melman. Speed of 60. So it's the same as Incineroar and Primarina. I kind of want an Electro Ball here. I really do. But at the same time, I'm not ready to risk that yet. I think Volt Switch is fine. When I come back in, that thing is definitely in Electro Ball range. But something else is to take this attack. Something like Shusanki can take it, I'm sure. Although we're the same speed as this, so we might be slower. If we're going for something that hits Ice super effectively, they're not going for something that hits Dragon and Flying super effectively, except for Rock. But we would have to hit a Hurricane to finish this off. So I think Shusanki's better. And if it starts setting up, whatever, right? So it doesn't go for Earthquake. I don't really know what it's gonna do, if I'm being honest. Could go Kirianda too, as well, and try to take it out with a U-turn afterwards. I don't mind taking this, because I know we can take it. We're bulky Cinccino. Although it could try to Thunder Wave me. Goes for Trick Room, that's fine. Melman Twisted Dimensions. So it's going to be slower than everything we have. Even though we're speed tying, kind of, with Fable, what we won't be. Triple Axle might kill this if we hit all three. I'm curious. You know, I kind of want to push that. I'm gonna Triple Axle. I think it might take this out. If we hit all three. We're Technicians, so they actually go ahead and switch Melman out. There's no Corviknight, so I don't really know what the heck. Poltergeist? Oh. This is perfect. If we hit all three, we definitely take this thing out. That's a crit. Okay. Hit the third one. Yes! Good job, Kirianda. That was perfect. Wow. We just took out Dragapult for nothing. For nothing, really. I did not predict that at all. I thought Melman was going to attack us. Back to this, which is going to be slower than us, so faster than us. So we're going to go Dragonite, Remore, to take this hit, because we can. If they predict this and we'll play rough, that's okay, because we're slower in this thing. We're definitely going Remore here. Kirianda, get out of here. Here comes the Ivy Cudgel, which does break through multiscale like everything does on this thing, but it doesn't do that much to us, and we are leftovers. But we can get multiscale back. If they have Play Rough, they could have Play Rough. I kind of want a Thunder Wave, because I think they switch, but Sand Slash is here. They don't have a switch in. I think maybe Primarina is their switch in. I could alternatively Roost. Hurricane will kill this, but I think they're gonna switch. But they have no switch into Hurricane, so. But I am gonna Thunder Wave. I don't think they go Sand Slash. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? 2. So Primarina will get 1 more turn as I switch. I am gonna Thunder Wave. I do think Primarina shows up. No, it's gonna be back to Melman, which is surprising to me, but that's okay. It is definitely slower than us now. Both of us get leftovers. Now, it could have Dazzling Gleam, but I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm just going to try to Hurricane the Melman. It could be fully paralyzed too. It is not. It's going to go for Wish, unfortunately for me, but that's fine. Do we hit this Hurricane? No, we're going to miss the first Hurricane of this season. Like we did before. We have done that before. However, if they don't attack us right here, we get our multi-scale back. Now, this thing's paralyzed, so I'm pretty sure we beat this exchange. Like, we win this exchange here. We're gonna miss the second Hurricane in a row. Foul Play does nothing to us. We're a special set, but they're going to get to full health. Which it does suck, but that's okay. That wasn't even multi-scale, we just simply ignored that. So, Hurricane, potentially, we're going for it again. Trick Room is not up, so they could spend this turn getting it back up. But they're paralyzed, so this thing has to get out of here eventually, and we do have Roost. We're finally going to hit a Hurricane. About 33%, and we make up for the lack of hitting with a Confusion. They're confused and paralyzed. Do they get to move? Yes, they get to move. They're definitely switching out right here, though. There's no way they're staying in. I think I want a Thunder Wave. I think I want a Thunder Wave, because I think Primarina shows up. But at the same time, hitting Primarina with a Hurricane and just gauging how much damage. And if they switch, we get multi-scale, so I'm fine if they switch. Okay, they switch. Primarina likely shows up here. Thin Stone? Sounds like Sand Slash. It is Sand Slash. This is not going to like this, but there is a Wish going. We're going to miss a Hurricane anyway, so the Wish is wasted, but it's fine. We're missing a lot. I will say that. We are missing a lot of attacks. I'm just gonna Hurricane again. Let's go for Hurricane number 5. We hit it. Wow, that's Assault Vest, and we get another Confusion. Assault Vest means it's not gonna be a Spike Stat, which is good news. And it's gonna hurt itself. So we're making up for the lap. Again, what the heck? No, this is very specially defensive. Okay, I think we're back. Sand Slash just got... We're back! That took a long time. This has got to be Primarina. And it is. Stealth Rocks are on the field. That's okay. That does not hurt this. There's a lot of leftovers on this my opponent's team here. Stealth Rocks are fine. They're not the most wonderful thing in the world because they hurt a lot of our team, but they're okay. We're gonna Thunder Wave this Primarina. We hit the Thunder Wave. It goes for a Hyper Voice, which is a water type move, which does nothing to us, but it breaks our multi-scale. Now, I could switch, but with the Stealth Rocks on the field, I don't overly want to. I kind of just want to Thunderbolt this. Or I just Roost. Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt this Primarina. Doesn't do too much damage, but they Calm Mind, which we are unaware of Clefable, so that won't really matter. I'm going to... So it could be Draining Kiss. We have a multi-scale back. The leftovers this turn. Which, I'm so glad I ran leftovers. We didn't get a full para yet. I Thunderbolt again. It's likely Draining Kiss. It is. It would be nice if this thing got paralyzed, but now we switch. Because that's a lot of health back. Clefable definitely comes in here. We ignore its boost. And Moonblast to do okay damage to it, although the bad news is we don't have any way to heal. But yeah, we do go Shusanki. We don't have a way to heal, but this thing is paralyzed, so we should, I'm assuming, succeed in winning the exchange. Remore will come back really weakened. Under half, I think. Because of the Stealth Rocks, they're obviously gonna know. Okay, that's cool. I'm impressed. I always wanted to run Aqua Ring on something, but the fact that that is happening before my eyes is really cool. We could get special attack drops with Moonblast. A lot of things could go our way right now. Of course, it could easily not go our way. I Moonblast again. Or not again, I Moonblast. Okay, they actually just go ahead and switch because they must have realized, obviously, that we are this. I'm not sure you survive this Moonblast, but it does. Which does... It sucks. That sucks, for sure. We have no way to get rid of the Stealth Rocks. But we at least know it's very specially defensive, so it's not going to hurt us it's not really going to hurt us that badly, so I think we just hit it and finish it off. It would be nice if we dealt with it that turn, but they might get a layer of spikes on the field, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to hit this with a Moonblast and take it out. If we Stealth Rock though, Ogerpon is out. Yeah, so I'm going to Moonblast this turn. It might just hit us. It's Super Fangs, okay. Ow. We are going to take it out. Very good work from Flintstone with Sand Slash. Now, Ogerpon is a problem. It does take us out with a Power Whip from this range, and if Ogerpon comes in, then I think I might just let Clefable die. That's not Ogerpon. That is Articuno. It's very likely it's going to be Terra Steel. I'll tell you that much right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and Flamethrower. 100% is Terra Steel. With the Calm Minds, I Flamethrower. I could Thunder Wave as well. I am actually, you know what? I'm just going to Thunder Wave. If it's a substitute set, I think we take one. They're going to trick us an item here. As we paralyze it, they're going to give us a Scarf, and hopefully they get our leftovers. Hopefully we hit the Thunder Wave. Why would we? We miss. They're going to switch into something that's already paralyzed. Primarina or Farigiraf, I'm sure. But we're going to have to switch. I think we go Kidiondo here. That really sucks that we just missed the Thunder Wave. Could go Remore alternatively. We'll take Stealth Rock damage, but I think that's okay. I like that. Yeah, they do switch into something that's already paralyzed. That's going to be Primarina. Not the thing that's already paralyzed that I wanted to see, but that's okay. Stealth Rock damage. I think I just want to Thunderbolt this. It is paralyzed. Eventually something will go my way, right? I think I do just want to Thunderbolt. I'm going to Thunderbolt. Remore is getting weakened and less useful, but I'm going to Thunderbolt. Sand Slash is gone, so if I ever get Stealth Rocks on the field, Ogerpon is gone, I think. Unless it comes in right now, because you can survive that. They might try to make a double here, because we do have the Clefable that can ignore this, but no, they stay in. We bring this down to half, although... Hyper Voice, okay. Not very effective on us. There's our leftovers, and there's their leftovers. Now I switch. We do go Shusanki here. There is no world in which this Primarina defeats us. Not really. There is a Draining Kiss. It's really unfortunate that we're not outspeeding things here. Because there's no Corviknight though, we're gonna get Stealth Rocks on the field right now. Now, unless this thing Calm Minds, Jolteon can come in and one-shot it with the Electro Ball, which does a lot of damage to the rest of their team, which I'm really excited to reveal. Stealth Rock, unless they go Ogerpon right now, it should be dead. Do they go Ogerpon right now? Melman? No, they don't. Full health Farigiraf though. There's Stealth Rock. That should be a dead Ogerpon. Melman can't do anything to Remore, so I'm going to go into Remore, and I'm going to Roost. I say it can't do anything, but if it foul plays right now, I think it might be enough to finish me off. But that might be its only attacking move. There's a wish, so no, it's not enough to finish this off. Ogerpon is dead no matter what. It can't survive. This thing... Nope, baton pass. It doesn't matter. Ogerpon cannot receive this wish. We roast. Right, Remore? Heal. Baton pass. Doesn't matter. There's no world where Ogerpon survives the Stealth Rock damage. Ogerpon is done. Galarian Moltres will heal full health after taking this heavy-duty boots damage. Now, they are obviously aware that we have Thunder Wave. I could just, Thunder Wave. Or Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's a good play too. Thunderbolt hits a lot of their team. We know it's not weakness policy. I am going to Thunderbolt. They do Calm Mind. Doesn't really matter, this is fine. It's going to be Terra Steel plus... We could just get a raw paralysis as well. 25% to this thing, whatever. I don't think it takes us out one shot. It is yet to reveal its Terra type, which is Flying, Fighting, and Steel. I'm gonna try to Thunder Wave. I don't think this thing takes us out unless it's like Hurricane and Terra Flying. They Calm Mind again. There's no world where this kills us. We're good. Don't miss Remore, that would be nice. We do not miss. Now I think we go Clefable. I think. This is difficult, but I think we go Clefable here. We should be faster. Actually, I don't think we go for the Clefable yet. I think we're gonna let Remore die because it's not too amazing against the rest of the team. I'm gonna Thunderbolt, but this thing's at +2 special defense now, so it's not gonna hurt it too much. But it is chip damage, and it gets fully paralyzed. So we're playing with that. I don't think this thing can heal. It can heal. It has Recover. Do we get our thing? Nope. But if they get fully paralyzed again, we get our multi-scale. It does have Recover, but that would leave it with one attacking move. Which I don't think it's going to have one attacking move. I'm surprised they're not terastallizing out of the weakness here. This thing's at +2. Well, we do survive, actually, because Remore is just a monstrous beast. I don't think this Articuno's gonna beat us here. Thunderbolt again. Now they terastallize, finally. So I'm pretty sure, very confident this is Steel. Could be fighting to beat Heatran. It is fighting to beat Heatran. Okay. Oh, but this is good for us. Because now we just go into our Choice Scarf Clefable and finish this thing off with a Moonblast. Or we just phase this thing out, either way. That's perfectly fine by me. Shusanki comes in 100%, and then we click Moonblast because we are unaware of its special defense boosts, and it's now weak to it. That did 49 damage. We can survive Stealth Rocks again, and they don't have a switch into this. We Moonblast should take this thing out. We are Scarf. We're faster. They're paralyzed, and we're Scarf. There's no way this thing outspeeds us right now. But they're gonna save it anyway. So something takes Stealth Rock, Melman takes Stealth Rock, plus Moonblast again. Good damage. Special attack drop, very good. I don't think Foul Play takes us out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and Moonblast again until this thing is switches out or is dead. At this point, I think Jolteon just comes in and he Electro Balls their entire team to death. I think. So I just need to get Jolteon in. I do wish if they have Protect, they probably use it now, but they're paralyzed, so we can definitely stop that from happening. This thing can't do this forever. Moonblast again. Does this thing have Protect? And does it succeed in using it? It does not have Protect. Oh, but it lives on 1 health. That's not 1, but Foul Play is not enough to take us out, whatever. Damn, okay. But that's okay. This thing just needs to be weak enough to be killed by an Electro Ball, which Electro Ball will do a lot of damage to this thing because it's paralyzed and it's already really slow. Can't believe I didn't take it out, so that's unfortunate for us. But paralysis is inevitable, isn't it? There it is. Finally, paralysis happens, and the next Moonblast, I'm pretty sure, takes Melman out. Here it comes, the Moonblast. Shusanki, destroy! And there it goes. Now, Primarina could set up in front of me. Could try. Here it comes. But again, it's paralyzed, so it would have to play that game. Moonblast. Doesn't do much. Training Kiss is definitely enough to finish this off. That's a crit. Does not matter. But now Vodkin just comes in and clicks Electro Ball against their entire team, and it should take everything out. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Am I right, Vodkin? Let's go. Boom! My favorite electric type move. A lot of times I really wanted to bring this. They brought Aqua Ring. I brought my favorite electric move. I don't know if Aqua Ring is one of their favorite moves, but use Electro Ball! That's definitely going to be enough to take Primarina out as we take Flame Orb damage. That's not going to matter. Galarian Molt just shows up. It is in range of Electro Ball because it is paralyzed, and we are Quick Feet with the Flame Orb. Use Electro Ball! Definitely enough to take out Galarian Articuno as we take more Flame Orb damage, and then I'm pretty sure Ogerpon just comes in and dies. I think. I want you to survive, Penelope. I do. I want you to. You don't. Penelope does not survive the Stealth Rocks. And we're going to defeat Anna here in week 1. But that was the 3-0 game. That was good. That was fun. I liked that. That was really good. Talk about the team now. god. Okay. Strong button. Anyway. Vodkin, the Jolteon. It changed its name from the draft because everyone had Raiden. That was the go-to electric type name. So Vodkin, I've chosen instead. I don't know what it means, but I named it Vodkin in my X and Y playthrough. I forgot about that. I remembered. We're Flame Orb with Flame Orb plus Quick Feet, which means we outspeed Dragapult, and also it means we get 120 base power on a lot of their guys. Anyone who wants to take an Ice type move, like Incineroar and Primarina, and I guess Ferngiraff, because, although it's the same, it's an electric type move. Anyway, anyone who wanted to take the Terra Blast Ice did not want to take an Electro Ball. Ogerpon is really the only one, but that's okay. I'm fine with damaging Ogerpon. Max special attack, we have 60 EVs and speed with the positive timid nature. That means we should get the 120 base power against most Incineroar and Primarina and Ferngiraff sets. If they're fast for some reason, we won't. If they're paralyzed, we get 150 base power Electro Ball move. Primarina, that was a 150 base power move coming its way. It was not surviving that. Ferngiraff, paralyzed, 150 base power move coming this way. Unless it was really fast, but it wasn't. There's no way it was surviving. Really, that really hurts. That hurts a lot. Electro Ball on Jolteon is like... Jolteon and Regieleki, like the only guys that can run Electro Ball and make it worth it. We did. Volt Switch is there, Terra Blast, and now I'll talk about Quick Attack, why we have Quick Attack. Quick Attack is meant to pair with Kirianda. I'll go Kirianda right now. Custap Berry means if we're almost dead, we get a priority move. That was just in case Articuno was Agility. We are enough speed to outspeed the Ogerpon. We have a lot of defense and a decent amount of special defense. We have no HP, we have no attack, and we do have the Jolly nature to make sure we outspeed Ogerpon. Triple Axel Ice was good against their team. Triple Axel with Technician does a lot of damage. I don't know, it's like 180 base power total with Technician, really strong. U-turn to pivot into Vodkin and Jolteon. And then Endure and Endeavor will allow us to guaranteed drop Galarian Articuno to 1 health, or anything else that wants to set up. Drop it to 1 health, because we Endure, they hit us, we get dropped to 1. Then our Custap Berry activates, we Endeavor, we drop anything to 1 health except for Dragapult. That was the idea. And then it finishes us off, because we Endeavor, then it kills us unless it gets fully paralyzed, assuming it's paralyzed. And then Vodkin comes in, and if it's Agility, doesn't matter, we can Quick Attack to deal the 1 last point of damage. That's why we have Quick Attack. Ultrava, question mark there, but that's just because I already said we can't run the accent A. Rocky Helmet, Terra Water, but I really wasn't going to Terrasilize Vileplume. I needed the Ice on Jolteon, otherwise Vodkin was not that good in this match. But with Ice, very good. Rocky Helmet to block, to hurt, to punish the Ogerpon from U-turning. If it ever U-turned, and we are Effect Spore to potentially ruin it if it does that. But it might be immune to Effect Spore because it's a grass type. But we are max HP, max defense, that allows us to have a chance to survive an attack from Ogerpon. And as you saw, we did, but while replaying it, we did not survive. So we did some finessing, but we were able to recreate it pretty well. Giga Drain, Strength Sap, Sludge Bomb, and Stun Spore. Another guy that can paralyze on our team, Strength Sap, to really annoy things. This is a very strong way to handle Okidogi. That was what my plan was. I just needed to slow down Okidogi, potentially ruin it with Rocky Helmet and Effect Spore. Annoy it with Strength Sap because it can't learn Swords Dance, so we'll always be at full health and it can't set up to beat us. Okidogi's only chance to beat us is Gunk Shot, and if it's Adamant. It's the only way it can do over 50% to us and 2-shot us. If it had Stealth Rocks assisting it, then it can beat us as well if we came in and did stuff. But because we can't really hurt it, we can only paralyze it and Strength Sap it, but that's enough to ruin it and hit it with Rocky Helmet and stuff. So that was Ultrava. It was only here to block Okidogi, really. and potentially do the turn 1 thing that I just did. Remore was probably the second MVP. I'm very happy with his performance today. Leftovers, that allowed multi-scale to activate many times. Max HP, max defense as well with the bold nature. This allows us to handle a Ogerpon. A play rough from Ogerpon does a lot of damage to us. Will very likely two-shot us, but we can survive one. I wanted to be Rosalie Berry, but thought about it, but Leftovers was way better. No Corviknight. We are special set because of Corviknight, Hurricane, and also because they're only switching to a flying to move as Corviknight. Corviknight is very good against Dragonite, physical Dragonite, so I went special, teach Corviknight a lesson, but it never showed up. Thunder Wave as well, another paralysis guy. All the paralysis on this team is to allow Valdikin to come in at the end and just use Electro Ball until everything is nothing but ashes. And twitching with electricity. Roast Longevity, used it once, allowed us to get an additional Thunderbolt off on Articuno. And then we paralyzed Articuno, we paralyzed Melman, the Farigiraf. Hurricane missed a lot. Missed a lot of times. But, that's okay. We got the confusion on the Sand Slash. I didn't say this. We got the confusion on it initially, but when we recreated it, I just said, it's okay. Don't worry about it, whatever. I don't need... I'm okay without the confusion. Because I don't really believe confusion really matters, ever. Although they did hurt themselves, I really don't think it matters. It's not that good. It could have prevented Stealth Rocks from getting on the field, which would have been absolutely gigantic. But I wasn't in the mood to recreate it until we got the confusion. That's not what I was ready to do. And then Shusanki here, Leftovers, Unaware was definitely the right play. They have a lot of setup threats on their team. I thought Articuno was going to be Steel to deal with this. The fact that it wasn't meant that it couldn't deal with me, except for Trick, which it dealt with me very well, but it had to flee because we were faster than it, and we're about to vanquish it with a Moonblast. Stealth Rock, we did get a kill with Shusanki, because it took out Ogerpon indirectly with Stealth Rocks, and I think we got Melman Farigiraf. We did, so 2 kills for Shusanki. Flamethrower didn't come into play. Flamethrower was only for Steel-type Articuno, really. It's okay against them. And then Thunder Wave, again, Paralysis, really strong. I had Moonlight instead of Stealth Rock, but at the end, this was the last change I made. I actually had a Fable in the game with Moonlight, because I'm a genner. I gen Pokemon in, because I'm lame. But then I genned in a new one with Stealth Rock, because I was like, you know what? They're pretty good in this match, and I was okay if Corviknight showed up to defog, because every time Corviknight comes in, Remore can come in. Kiriana I already went over. U-turn, pivot into Valdikin, the Jolteon, triple axle hits, the Toedscruel, and a lot of stuff, but we will be shredded by Rocky Helmet Corviknight, but that did not happen. And then Endure and Endeavor to make sure that no setup threat can defeat us, even after Fable goes away. We can deal with anything that wants to set up. As long as they attack me as I use Endure, which they should, because they wouldn't want to let Cinccino have a turn. And they'll be confident they can one-shot us. And then finally Suicune. I did not come see the field. Everything else on the field, Suicune did not. We have a Rindo Berry, which means we can take a Power Whip from Ogerpon. We have a lot, max HP, we have a lot of defense with the Bold Nature. Decent amount of special attack, a little bit of special defense. And 20 speed. 20 speed means after we use agility, we are faster than Dragapult. We also have Calm Mind, and then Scald and Air Slash. Air Slash hits the Ogerpon for about 50% damage if we're at +1, and also a chance to flinch it if we are +2 speed, which that's the first thing I will click is agility, and they had no chance to one-shot me on their entire team unless they were set up, at which point the game was over anyway, because if I'm bringing in Suicune to block it, that means the Fable's dead, and that means my Cinccino is dead. And it means my Jolteon is dead, or I don't feel like he can take it out, so it would have been over at that point anyway. And then Calm Mind, as usual, Scald. Even though I'm a very offensive set, not really that I mean, I'm more bulky, but Scald is too good to pass up. And that is the team we're going to win 3-0 week 1. Very good. Very happy with that match. So, thank you for watching and listening. And I'll see you back for week 2 of the BHDL. Smell you later.